Hey everyone, welcome back to Melbeezee Cooks. Today's recipe is going to be a Filipino inspired spaghetti. All you need is going to be, you need some spaghetti of course, and then white sugar, a medium-sized onion, about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. If you like more garlic then you can always use more. I have 2 pounds of ground beef, the sauce of your choice. I like Prego, so I get this at Costco. I have 2 big ones. And then you're gonna need some Jufran or any other brand of banana sauce. This is like a Filipino ketchup. So I'm gonna start by dicing these up, and then we will saute that up with the ground beef. I almost forgot, you also need hot dogs. Any hot dog of your choice will work. I just happen to have turkey dogs. Okay, so in this pot we have our water going for our noodles, and then I have my other big pot right here with just a few tablespoons of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. So I have here my diced up onions and garlic, and we're gonna saute all that together. We're gonna cook these onions down until they are transparent and fragrant. Just keep your heat on about medium-high, not all the way high because your garlic will burn, and then you don't want burnt garlic, it'll taste bitter. In the meantime, I'm going to start slicing the hot dog. So I just do it like this. I cut it lengthwise once, and then I cut them into little like rectangles or squares. I guess rectangles. Yeah, half circles, like that. We're gonna cut up the whole pack of hot dogs. And then just keep an eye on the onions and garlic and mix those up. So the onions are pretty much translucent, they're cooked through. We're gonna add the meat. And then just break it up. It's usually easier to break up once they start getting brown. But just break it up a little bit in the beginning so it can start to cook. And we're just gonna brown this through until it's all the way cooked. Okay, checking up on the meat. I turned it to high heat now so it can cook a little faster. Gonna help break it up a little bit more. You can see it's starting to get brown. And it's easier to break up when it starts to get brown. So just let that continue to cook. Okay. Check up on the meat again. Almost done. You can see it's still a little bit pink. So we're gonna let it keep going until it's all brown. Okay, so the meat is all brown through. It's fully cooked. I'm gonna add in my hot dogs. And then we're gonna add the spaghetti sauce. And one more. I'm making a lot of spaghetti sauce, you guys, so I'm using both of these jars. If you want to make just the one jar, just use 1 pound of ground beef. You could still use the whole package of hot dogs, or you can just use half. But this will feed a lot of people right here. So we'll be eating spaghetti for a couple of days. And now I'm gonna add in the Jufran banana sauce. Gotta shake it well. And then add that in.
August 9 at these times on GMA.
So just mix that in really well and we're gonna let this simmer. Okay, so at this point, I just mixed all the sauces together, the ketchup and the sauce, mixed it around. I'm gonna cover it, but leave it open a little bit, and we want that to heat through and come to a slow boil. And then my water happens to be boiling, so I'm gonna add in the noodles. You're gonna wanna salt your water. And then just cook your noodles according to the package directions. So this one takes, let's see, 10 to 11 minutes. So I'm gonna put my timer on for 10 minutes. Okay, so right now it's starting to bubble, but just very little. I'm gonna add some white sugar. I'm starting off with 1/3 of a cup, but taste it first and see if you like it. If you want it sweeter, then add sugar. Okay. And then if you cut the recipe in half, don't forget to cut the sugar in half too, because then it will be so sweet. Okay, I just tasted it and the sweetness level for me is perfect. It's just right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this simmer with the lid on. The noodles have been boiling I went for another minute, so they've been boiling for 11 minutes and now they're done. I'm gonna go ahead and drain these and rinse them. I let this sauce simmer for about, I think like 20 to 30 minutes. You can definitely let it simmer longer. It's actually still simmering, but I grated up some cheese. I'm gonna top it with some cheese. You can use cheddar cheese or Parmesan. I'm just using a Filipino, it's called Kraft Eden cheese, so there you go. And if you want it spicy, just add some red pepper flakes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Is it yummy, Vanessa?
Yeah, I didn't try it yet.
Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you in my next video.